Hello, Remnant Road Warriors. Today is Testimony Tuesday, and I have got another. Y'all know what we do. Y'all know what we do here. I got another banger for you. Y'all know, I only bring y'all the best of the best, the creme de la creme. And today, I have the illustrious, and I'm going to say it again, the illustrious Deshaun Harper to my right. Listen, y'all. First off, ladies, this man is taken. So you can't be trying to slide into brother DMs, okay? You can't be over there sliding because you might get punched at. I'm just saying that he ain't lying, but he is. I need y'all to understand this man that you see before you on the screen has come into myself and my husband's life. And we have been doing this off and on for several years. We met I can't even remember how we actually met Deshaun, to be honest with you. We ran into him somehow, we got connected and have just been he has been such a blessing to my family that I thought it would be a disservice to not bring him on the show at some point and let y'all meet a man that has been a financial advisor, a spiritual confidant, an encourager. He has been so much to us coming straight out of Louisiana, y'all. Baby, I give y'all none other than my brother, Mr. Deshaun Harper. Deshaun, how you doing? How you doing, fella? How you doing?
That's real good. Yo, that introduction was amazing. If I could say so. I remember like it was yesterday. We met through social media. The live. Um, he reached out to me, and he called me the Mitzi Hunter of Dallas, and I was like, look at this guy, and I looked at his profile, and I was like, oh yeah, he seems like a good guy. So we reached out to one another, and then I got introduced to you, and it's just been a blessing ever since then. It Life has been like poetry.
Right. And it,
Like
and it
poetry.
is it is very special to me to have you on the show because your testimony is so strong. I'm trying to get him, and he has his own podcast, ladies and gentlemen. So y'all have to know that if you don't hear him on Remnant Radio, I will give you the information so that y'all can go listen to Harper wherever he's at, because this man is dropping nuggets of wisdom and finances in just being a man of God and having a gift that he is willing to share with the world. And he's really never asking for anything in return. And then when I blow too much smoke up his behind, now he embarrassed and he cheesing and blushing and stuff. So I have to it's to me, it's like giving a gift to my audience because I love my Remnant Road Warriors. My audience is very precious to me. And when I bring people to the space, I am always trying to make sure that I bring somebody to the space that is going to add value to their life. And because you have added value to myself and my husband's life, we are still using some of the things that you taught us and have imparted into us. We still use those things today. And if we screw something up somewhere, we know how to reset and start over because of the things that you've taught us. And so he listen, the things that he has taught us, y'all, let me say this in real time. This man has given us pearls of wisdom that cost thousands of dollars from financial advisors out here in these here streets. And he gave us this information because he has a heart to serve and he wants to see his people win. And so because he wants to see his people win, he has poured into my family. And so I'm taking this wonderfulness and I am sharing it with my audience because I know that my audience is a mixed bag. And what happens is everybody on here can benefit from getting into your content, following your podcast, and being blessed by the things that you have to say. So that's my spiel. I'm sticking to it. And we can go ahead and get into this interview and I can ask you all kinds of questions and
Right.
you can take from it what you will. My first question for you today is, who are you and what do you do?
Well, Deshaun Harper is my name, and I come from a small town, small background, uh, a town that had that taught me the value of people. I value people over everything. People are God, like, and, I grew up in the project. My father was a Rolling 60 Crip, an official gang member, and, you know, I I've done it all from, a lack of better words, cooking crack cocaine on the stove at 12, to going to the military, to driving vehicles, to doing whatever, to actually now pouring back into the community. A lot of the people I looked up to when I was a child were the part of the problem, and I made myself a promise that I would part so I'm for the people, not against the people. Whatever I stand in my hand, deal with the people that try to beat down. And what do I do? I teach. They say that it says that my people perish for a lack of knowledge. And I feel like God gave knowledge because I'm a bit of a rebel. And I say things that people are afraid to say. Even if it sparks fame, didn't hate me, it makes you select. And I'm about growth and development. So I'm fighting for my people. I feel like you can burn down Black Wall Street, but you cannot take knowledge. You can strip me of my clothes, my value, but as long as I got knowledge, I can open over that. I keep something that gonna sustain our generations to come. How to fight back? How is the
Wow. I think that you have been an inspiration to, I know, to us, simply because you do have a heavy background. Um, because I know when you talk about Roller 60 script, I'm from Los Angeles. So that's where the game started. So you start talking about that. I've been in contact with, I got family members and people that are still banging, still in the gangs.
right?
And so that's a hard life to come out of, because when you're in it, especially when it's part of your family, it's a hard thing to come out of, because it looks like betrayal when you don't follow in the footsteps of the people that are doing it.
Oh,
So so I
absolutely.
fully understand.
I if I can interject, I remember hearing my father say, "I'm just teaching you this so in hard times, you know how to get back on your feet." So he forced me to cook like cocaine over the stove while sending my sister to the bedroom so that I would never have to beg anybody to help get me on my feet. And I decided to do something different with my life. I decided to take a different route. So who I am today is who I chose to be, and who we trying to mold me with who for the whole thing for rooted in safety and self-preservation. Differently, I can proud of the man I see looking back.
That's a good thing. That's a big deal, especially for a man. I am a strong men's advocate. Like, I advocate for men a lot. And so because I advocate for men, I I do not take it for granted when a man has a strong story, a strong testimony. I am very much the one to want to put that out there in the atmosphere and say, "Hey, this is the example. This is the example that you need to follow, because it is very, very, very important for you to have an example." And a lot of our men specifically do not have examples to look at. And so when everybody is talking all this jazz and all this political stuff is going on and everybody's hooping and high, y'all are focused on the wrong thing.
Right.
Being black doesn't mean you're a victim.
That's it.
And so when you embrace that, especially as black men,
That's it.
when you embrace that, you can't succeed like that.
A story
Yeah,
from
yeah,
big
yeah. We
heaven
got
to people.
we got folks against us, but it's your choice whether you allow that to stop you or not.
Yeah. A story from being a who am I? Who am I? It's a story beautiful as poetry from being a victim to a victor. It's like who am I? It's the diamond that started off as a piece of coal that went through the furnace, and that fire and brimstone and those parts it agile stronger. For every tear I shed, for every time I failed, I thought strength. And I realized that it was and without looking and saying I see two sets of footprints in God. And then sometimes I'm put press on the one footprint. It's when I was speaking Karen. And the Bible said that when you were weak, that's when his power was perfect. I've been a lot of times in my life. So I think that like I can teach you about self love because at times where I tried to commit suicide. I can teach you about finances because I've had times where I had negative $4 in my bank. But figure out a way. I can teach you about hustling because when nobody came to save me, I had to sit down within myself and figure out what God put in me and let it make room for me. And even right now, it's like my story is what God gave to me. It's my and they get rooted in struggle. It's also rooted in victory. Who I have been, not who I started out to be. And it's beautiful. That's why I say life is like poetry. But poetry in motion because I'm always becoming. And I pray to always be becoming. I pray that I never hit the line in my life.
Right. Right.
Growth and development is the goal that I have in life. I want that at people. That's what I want to do. That's my mission in life.
So that brings us to my next question. So my next question is, what's one challenge you faced that God turned around for you?
One challenge I faced was fear. I used to I I didn't realize that fear was an illusion. And I think a lot of success and failure is rooted in that one thing, fear. I used to have a fear of flying, and I thought that was failure. I thought failure was fine, not succeeding. And God showed me that real failure was being too afraid to try or quitting. See, falling is just failure and it's a sense of progress. But quitting is true failure. And God moved that from me. And He put me in hard situations and I thought that I couldn't make it out, but somehow I came out unfaded, unbothered, untethered. And I don't look like what I've been through. So it's nothing that I can't do. It's nothing I can't beat. It's nothing I can't pass. So now I have a mindset of not being a victim, but a victor. A mindset of triumph. So I would say you still fear for me, but fear is in the
Yeah, and that's that because people always say fear is false evidence appearing real.
right.
So it's like you see it and you're afraid of what you think might happen, or you're afraid of what has happened to other people, or you're afraid of what's happened in the past.
Yeah.
And so that those things keep you from moving forward. But when God shows you, no, I got you.
Yeah.
Do what I tell you, I got you. And
Yeah.
you actually do it and then it's successful and you continue to just follow the path and listen to, you know, your heart and what God is telling you, then it's like, okay, God, I see this. I shouldn't be afraid. I shouldn't be scared. And you just keep going forward.
Yeah.
There is literally nothing that you cannot do.
Okay. That's what my religion, spirituality taught me as well, is that all of your outcomes are shit. Whatever you think will come to pass. So if you think failure is a reflection of your thoughts. So you have to always think toward the set. Always think toward the reaction that you want to get from a situation. I just learned to take control of my life.
And the thing about it is that is a big deal. Because if you don't control your life, your fears will. If you don't control your life, your finances will. If you don't control your life, your everything that you have going on, if you don't control your life, then something else is controlling it if you're not. And so that's a big deal because if you don't control your life, then you you are literally a victim of you're a victim of the circumstances because you're allowing that to control you. And that's a lot of people fall victim to that. And it's like, oh, I knew this. No, no. If you'd have taken control of it in the beginning, you wouldn't be struggling with it now. And so that's a big deal.
And some people look at control like this. I look at control like this and this. Because in the Bible, he said, whatever you speak shall come to pass, and whatever you think shall you bring into your own life. And he taught me that the power of life and death is in the tongue. So it's like, not a life is only a reflection of whatever I wanted to be. So I think it, I see it, and I did not see it. And that's what I learned in spirituality. It's like words, thought, words, thoughts, and faith is my holy trinity. And that's how I create things into my own life. The faith that I got power, they got my back. You know what I'm saying?
So that's the next question. How has faith shaped the way you handle your business and daily life? And so that's literally what you were talking about.
Yeah, look at me jumping past the bullet.
Give me questions. Give me questions.
Well, how did faith change my life? I stopped physically working towards it and started using the knowledge that God gave me. The knowledge that Yahuwah gave. Yahuwah said, "Speak it, thank you." And you look at the way he do it. World, he did not touch anything. He spoke power in the tongue and said, "Let there be life." Then he spoke and said, "Let the waters divide." He didn't touch a thing. You create with your mouth and your thought. Like when he told that tree, the Bible said, "You shall not bear or they die." But you cannot do anything if you don't believe that you have the power to do it. And spirituality teaches you to think outside of the box, to trust the word. Don't trust, don't not giving reality, rooted in reality, but to live in the spirit of God.
And faith is a big part of my life. I have everything I do is a faith walk. I don't do any. This radio station is a faith walk.
I know.
Like yeah, everything I do is a faith walk. I don't do anything without like, okay, Lord, what is it that Because this was like I didn't think I could do this until I did it with somebody else,
Right.
and I helped her get her radio station up off the ground and moving, and that radio station is still going today. And then when I went and did it again for myself and for the ministry that God had put in me, I was like, okay, well, I did it then. What type triple song say? He did it before, you can do it again. Same guy right now, same guy. So I did it. I was able to do this again to the success. And we are looking at we have had 20,000 listeners in 6 months.
There you go.
We got 200, we have 200 plus followers on TikTok, 6,000 followers. I mean, 200 plus followers on YouTube, 6,000 followers on TikTok. Like, this is a success story for me. I know. And it's just a small success. This is just the beginning.
That's the beginning.
And so that's why I think about when you talk about faith, because you've done so many things. Like, I know when we met you, you're a photographer. So
Yep.
we ain't even talk about all the stuff that you do. You're an accomplished photographer, a sports photographer at that. Not just like portraits where people are standing still. No, I'm talking whole rodeo shows, people riding around on horses, and this man is snapping full blown action pictures. You breed champion dogs.
Yeah.
So you
Friend,
and
friend.
right. So you leaving stuff out. So this isn't just you see him and it's like, hi, I'm Harper. No, this man has accomplishments. This man has built businesses. And so he's not just y'all see how your friends do you? This how their friends do you.
That's how they
Y'all
be.
have to understand that this man is very, very, very accomplished. And when you start to um when you start to really reflect on the people around you. Like I realize that having people that are entrepreneur minded, that are successful, that are driven, that are not going to take no for an answer, and those are the people that you call your brothers, your sisters, your friends, you can only aim up. You can't aim down. Like I had somebody tell me once, do you want 100 penny friends or do you want $100 friends? Because $100 friend is something. 100 penny friends is only $1. So what? So how many? What type of friends do you want to have around you? I, and not to say that I don't know people of all shapes, sizes, types. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that you want to add value to other people's lives, and you want people that are going to add value to you, and that's how you build successful brand. That's how you build a successful life. Is to surround yourself with people that are at least hungry, somebody that you could, even if they don't have what you have, you could pour into them and they're going to listen and hear what you have to say and take heed to what's being said and move forward with that. Those are the type of people that you want around you at all times. And I believe that you are what I like to call a high value person.
Well, you guys are as well. It's like we all need one another. I love what you said about me too. It's like okay on my podcast, millennial, word on the street by my customers on most major platforms. Just like guys are, both pay direct, Spotify, Amazon, YouTube, iHeartRadio, stuff like that. Um, I see I like to see big there. Like I tell people about how to increase their personal credit scores, how to clean them, uh, to give out business advice. So we're in the middle of revamping right now, posting on some new episodes and stuff. But yeah, like I think out of all my businesses I may have started, I think that is the most important thing to me. I've learned to still push my businesses, but I teaching one person at a time. But so I would stop doing, but, the people can just come listen to the podcast. They felt like I would go to this website, do this, and this is how you do it. So it's like, you know me, so like I like, hey, all you do is gotta go check this website there. You straight to it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of tips and websites and this and that and credit and stuff. I would be giving out like unfiltered advice, websites, how to navigate those, and how to apply those to your life and what they. So yeah, like I mean, I'm just blowing me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so let me see. What is one scripture or principle that you live by?
There was a story in the Bible I read a long time ago. It was in Psalm, and it was about this man that God loved so much, and the devil hate. And the devil said, "No, he was blessed." I mean, you probably know his name. It's been a long time since I actually read that verse, but I houses, livestock, and land, best friend, and your wife, everything. And the devil said, if you love him so much, God, do unto me, and I'll make him curse your name. And
Joe, Joe.
yeah, and he manipulated all the things around us. Took his livestock, burnt his land to the ground. In the end, he lost his friends. In the end, his wife said, "You might as well curse God and die." And it's what he did. It all times to it. And this is how I live my life. Like my local name is Hosted Organization with Preparation Week Dedication. He cut all his spouse, fell to the ground. He said, God did make God take it away, blessed the name for the most high. And that's what I did all when things are bad. God did God take it away, blessed be the name of the most high. Like I did it that 10 times before. It's like he did. So that story in the Bible is the most profound story that I live by. That's why I say personal print motivation. It's like No matter what happened, I'm gonna stay motivated. I'm gonna pray. I'm gonna give God the most high, like the praise. And to beat that, that was a testament of faith. I know the devil's gonna do, but I also know that I got a chip aside and always on side.
So, so if you had one thing that you could leave our listeners with a word of encouragement, what would it be?
Woken development, dying, dying to your old self.
Mm,
When you die, when you die off, old traits, old places, old people, old conversation, let it all go. It come- the- Those old things cannot go with the new person that you're becoming. You know,
yeah.
that's pretty much what I would say.
So die to yourself. Let all the old stuff go. The Bible puts it like this. The Bible says you can't put new wine in old wine skins. So, and the reason why you can't is because it'll bust. So it's like that you'll destroy what you're trying to build if you bring the old stuff that you used to do and you used to be into your new space.
Come again, say what, sister?
I said the Bible says that you can't put new wine into old wine skins. So what I know is that you have to you have to be able to bring new things. You can't bring the old into your new space.
Yeah, I think in my social media, I got a way of saying it. Death and rebirth. On repeat, always becoming. Never. The goal is not to remain the same. The goal is to grow. That's why I said growth and development is dying and becoming, and dying again and becoming. And that's what you guys, whenever you said, "Yeah, I saw him do so much." I was dying in front of you. I was shedding and making room and growing in front of everybody's eyes. And then one day I woke up and I just, things didn't align. People didn't align. Places didn't align. So always staying in a flow state. Whatever is meant to be will be. I heard a man say, whatever's forced is not meant. And whatever's meant is not forced. So I always stay in a flow state. The people that God would move out of my life, they wasn't meant to be. And the people that stays in my life or come into my life was meant to be. A flow state is a door punt, entering and leaving. And we have to be able to let go of things that don't align because I may align with this person 2 years ago, but I'm not the same person.
Right.
So we might not align anymore. But the people that you continue to align with your entire life are the people that we meant to be there your entire life. The people that love growth and how it looks on you.
People that celebrate you.
People that celebrate.
Yeah. And a lot of times when people don't celebrate who you are and what you have going on, you have to say, you know what? Let me separate myself. And I wish you the best, but I can't have people that do not celebrate me in my space because it's detrimental.
Right. People that ask you to be bigger, not shrink. I like that. Go harder. Do more.
So what's the name of your podcast?
It's Word on the Street by Millennial Hustlers.
Word on the Street by Millennial Hustlers.
Yeah.
See, I'm gonna have to put that in the description, y'all, because that's long.
Yeah. It's hustlers of a new millennial. And like, that's what it is. I mean, we talk about everything. Spirituality, mindset, growth, development. It's whatever three by millennial hustlers, hustlers of a new millennial. And
So it's not just you by yourself, it's you and
three other co-hosts.
okay. All men?
All men.
Okay. So this, and not to say that women can't listen to it, but ladies, let's just be real. This brother is building your husband. So the next man, the man that before you talk to the brother, before you date him, send him over here to Hartford to watch this podcast so he can get his mind together, so that when he take you out to dinner, he know how to he know how to do what he's supposed to do. That's really what you're saying right now.
Well, yeah, when we talk about business, it's a lot of powerful, strong, intelligent women that have been in business like yourself. And we give business tips. Business is universal. It's a unisex thing. So I mean, if you want to build your business credit in 30 days, we tell you how, things like that. And we don't know everything, so we will learn and grow together. Um, and I will always make sure that whatever knowledge I'm giving you is you can apply it the moment you hear it, and it can begin to change your life on that day while that podcast is actually going.
Right.
So, just you know, grab your pens and paper, and we're gonna make it happen.
And what I found is I remember there was something that you shared with us about building credit and doing some things. And the same day you told it to me, the same day we tried it, and by the end of that week, it was on. It was we had moved on and gotten this thing popped out.
Okay.
So, or like another thing about how to structure the letters to take things off your credit. I've passed that information on to other people. The same day you said it to me, it was like, okay, this is how you do this. And so the same formula, I've got people that call me now and say, hey, what did you tell me? What are we supposed to do again about my credit? Well, this is what I learned. This is what you're gonna do. So when you say each one teach one, so when you pass the knowledge on, and you never wanted anything from anybody other than them to help somebody else.
That's it.
Say, hey, I gave to you freely. You freely I give, freely you receive. So then it's like bless somebody else. So that's an amazing position to be in. Like that is an amazing space because when it's like that, everybody wins.
Every
And it's almost this thing where you're successful. And so it's like I'm not trying to make money off of your success. I'm trying to make you successful like I'm successful. So you can go get your so you can go get your own. So it's like this old adage, do you want somebody to fish for you, to give you a fish, or do you want somebody to teach you how to fish so you can eat for the rest of your life?
It's so funny you say that. That's in my podcast in my bio. That's the goal. Is to teach someone to fish so they can eat for eternity. That's in my bio in my podcast. It's so crazy because like that's you you and a lot of y'all understand me. And I hear a lot of people say, why are you giving that for free? Like you should be charging. I'm like, yeah, maybe one of these days. But right now it's on my heart to give because it's better to give than it is to receive. Because I give, I receive.
Right. And I was just getting ready to say, because you are so giving and because you give freely from your heart, God is going to bless you.
That's it.
When he sent the disciples out and Peter was like, he said, do you love me? He said, yeah, Lord, you know I love you. He said, well, then feed my sheep.
Leave my food.
And he just kept saying it over and over and over again. And so it was like, Peter, no, I don't need you to do anything but feed my people. Feed my people. That's all I need you to do. Go make disciples. Go teach them what I taught you.
That's it. He
And so right. And so that's a big deal. And so when you learn that lesson, you're able to impart that to other people.
Mhm.
And so and like I said, you have been a great inspiration to myself, my husband. There's things that we have learned over the years from just being around you. And even to the point that my husband made a joke before we went on the air. He was like, man, he got what did he say? He had what did he say? He said, man, he coming, straight out of Baton Rouge, you heard? And then he was like, he got books, and this and that. He just started going on and on and on about all the stuff that you've connected us with, but in his way. Cause he always got jokes. And
A
it's
lot
like,
of got jokes.
but it's true though.
Yeah, that's very true. Elijah got a funny way of speaking, but he speak from his heart. Like he gonna make you laugh. Elijah is gonna make you laugh. That's a good dude, kind hearted dude. And I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm so selfless. Like I don't really see myself the way people see me, but I love to get that affirmation and that gratitude when people do speak on me like you guys do. That makes my day, makes my heart skip beats, I, you know, I just thank God for it. I let it go to my heart, you know what I'm saying? And I thank God for everything. Just seeing that I could be a force in someone's life that help spark life and spark ideas or just spark the new version of yourself to make people feel like, you know what, man, I can go out here and make this happen. Chase your dreams, man. Go write your name in the concrete, edge it in the concrete so hard, man, and no amount of weather conditions or environment conditions could ever root it away.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a big deal. And so when you excuse me,
oh,
it's a big deal. And when God gives you something and you're willing to give it away for free, that speaks volumes about you and your character and who you are. And so I have been so excited to share you with my audience.
yeah. Tell them to come on to the podcast, man.
Oh, I'm most definitely all of your information is going for y'all. Y'all know how I do this. All your information is gonna be in the description on the screen. They will be able to reach out to you and get at you as soon as we get off of here. And next Tuesday, because next Tuesday, y'all need to understand. Don't delay, because Testimony Tuesday is where we are at. And like I told y'all, I only bring y'all the best. I only bring y'all the best. And this so that lets you know that this is one of the best.
Man, that just great. Go give my heart so much peace, man. Yeah. We do the past Tuesdays and Thursdays, but there's really no better place to be than right here with you. It's like stay with you. I hope they stay with you, but they just check me out. But stay with you. And because you are going to uplift the entire world and do great things. Things are so big that it's gonna supersede us all. And this come check me out and I'll add to that, to your foundation. But this is your path and your gift and your blessing. I'm just an addition.
You gonna make me cry, and I'm not trying to cry on the air. I'm trying to be.
Yeah. I fought tears twice. I fought tears twice. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna make me cry, Deshaun? Don't do that.
Yeah. You know?
Y'all hear him? Y'all hear him? Okay, blow me up. Okay. All right. Now let me fuss at my audience real quick. Okay, listen, Remnant Road Warriors. Y'all know what we do. Every week I tell y'all the same thing. I need you all to be reading the proverb every day. Cause this brother right here is giving you modern day Solomon wisdom. Proverbs is literally some of the things that he's teaching and talking and imparting to you guys on. Literally, Solomon taught those same wealth principles in Proverbs. So the things that he has applied to his life because of who raised him and how he was raised and just his personal relationship that he has developed with God, y'all got to get it for yourselves. So you need to be listening and applying. Go read Proverbs. Don't play with me. Y'all know. Y'all get the same lecture every week, and every week I tell y'all the same thing. So I'm gonna tell y'all again. Come check me out. Go check out Harper and his crew and read your Proverbs.
Yeah, big shout out to my sis Tanya and my brother Elijah. Big shout out to my co-host. When you guys come over there, Stanley. Stanley G, Malcolm Brown, Jadorian Hill, you know, and me, your host, Deshaun Harper, and we love you. And I love you. And I will pull my heart out and I will go to the deepest abyss of my mind to pull out anything that I can that can add value and growth to you and your life and your loved ones. And you just doing run from the mountaintops and yell and tell everybody that you love what you hear so that they can grow too.
That's amazing. That is amazing. All right, y'all. I told y'all how I bring them. And so I need you guys to tune in next week. Like, subscribe, and share. Hello. Y'all know how to do this. Y'all watch YouTube. Y'all know how to do this. All right. Love, peace, hair grease. I'm out, y'all.
Peace.